Today is Wednesday, July 6th. I'm Barry Davis. Here's your KENS 5 News Now. 3 people got out of their burning home in West Bexar County overnight. Fire started just before 5 this morning on the back deck of a home on Stable Glen near Potranco Road. Fire officials say it appears a grill wasn't properly put out. Fortunately, no one was hurt. Crews are going to be back out on Lake Travis today trying to recover the body of a San Antonio man. The 33-year-old Roger Mendoza went to the lake with friends over the holiday weekend. Mendoza's mother says her son and another person were diving into the water when her son just didn't come back up.
But I'm not leaving till I find my son. I'm going to keep fighting for my son till I find him.
Family and friends plan a vigil for Mendoza tomorrow. And dive teams at Canyon Lake did find the body of another man who drowned over the weekend. Robbie Berlingeri was with friends and family celebrating the 4th of July. His brother-in-law says a wake hit their boat, causing Berlingeri and his 2-year-old daughter to go overboard. Happened just before 8 p.m. Sunday. The Comal County Fire Chief says it's the 3rd drowning at Canyon Lake this year. More than a month after the school shooting in Uvalde, criticism really growing against the district attorney there. This week, Texas Senator Roland Gutierrez and Uvalde Mayor Don McLaughlin sent a letter to Governor Abbott asking him to replace District Attorney Christina Mitchell Busby as head of victim services and replace her with the Texas Department of Emergency Management. We reached out to the DA and the governor's office for comment, but we haven't heard back from them yet. A man in another state is in jail for making threats against a business in Uvalde. The police chief in Uvalde got reports of someone making threatening calls to the Hampton Inn on East Main Street yesterday just before noon. Uvalde police, working with DPS and Texas Rangers, say 21-year-old Jason Guerra was behind the threats and he wasn't in Texas. They contacted authorities in the state where he was and arrested Guerra. The Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office says it's identified all 53 people who died after they were abandoned inside of a hot 18-wheeler trailer. That semi was found on the city's southwest side last week. The suspected driver of that 18-wheeler, Homero Zamorano Jr., expected at a hearing today. 2 others connected to the case will have their preliminary hearings Friday. The CDC says a strain of Omicron called BA.5 is now the dominant COVID strain in the U.S. A pathologist at UT Southwestern developed a new rapid test that can detect which variant you're infected with in a matter of hours instead of several days or even weeks. That is going to allow doctors to treat COVID patients a lot more effectively. And San Antonio City leaders really trying hard to find a new home for the San Antonio Missions baseball team. Major League Baseball wants some big upgrades or a new ballpark for the club. Otherwise, Judge Nelson Wolff says San Antonio could lose the Missions. Major League Baseball says Wolff Stadium simply does not meet the new requirements for a minor league facility.
Requiring you pop it up overnight, but they want to see a solid plan. That you are going to do it, and you got the ownership, and you got the financing, and you got the site.
Judge Wolff says there are a few options being explored, but so far the city has yet to find the right stadium. Well, if they're playing today, Paul, hopefully they're going to find someplace cool and maybe have some shade because they're going to need it.
You got to go to the northern part of the country because, yeah, it's going to be hot today again. High today, right around 100 degrees, lots of sunshine. Don't forget the sunscreen. And this evening will be very warm as well. And temperatures just get hotter over the next couple of days.
Well, at least it's not 105 like it'll be Saturday. That's a look at your KENS 5 News. Now, remember, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us online. I'm Barry Davis. Thanks for joining us.